Hello everyone, and welcome back to Weatherman Nick. So today we got a video to make about this severe weather that we got coming. Now the risk that I have today, or that I'm showing at the moment, is probably going to be on the low side. And it already is. I mean, you do have a, 5% risk on tornadoes, which is interesting. But as you can tell, there's nothing much really going on. And why is there... Oh. Anyway, nothing much going on for today. Today's actually supposed to be kind of calm, I think, for everybody. I'll have to look at the radar again when I show y'all. But tomorrow's when things start ramping up. And this is tomorrow's convective outlook. This is day 2. You got a slight risk for Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, and Tennessee, and a marginal risk for Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, Arkansas, maybe Missouri a little bit, and Tennessee. So, and then here's a little summary, and I advise y'all to go read that for more information. I usually read them a lot to get my information. And then we got a day 3, which is actually pretty interesting, actually, and it looks like now they have a hatched risk for wind, I think. Yeah, that's a hatched risk for wind. And I'm sure when they update it, it's going to be a hatched risk for tornadoes as well. But that will be tomorrow when that gets updated. So, we will see that. But, again, you can read here, which I do need to read this a little bit. But I'll try to give another update tomorrow morning when they update it. And we're going to go ahead and look at day 4, which we also have a severe weather risk. 15% probability. By tomorrow, this will be a day 3 outlook. So, I'll update y'all guys on the rest of that tomorrow, but we're going to go ahead and look at the radar. Alright, so now we have pulled up the future GFS radar here. And, well, the future radar, basically. And we're going to go ahead and look in the future. Today, this is for today. This is right now. It's not 3 a.m. though. So, Tuesday, 2/28/23, 3 a.m. Clear for everybody. And I think it's going to stay pretty clear until about Wednesday, 3/1/23. About 6 a.m. you can see a couple of showers develop out in Dallas and Texas and Houston. Or in Texas, Dallas, Texas, and Houston. Maybe some in the borders of Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Texas. And this little system is going... Oh. This radar is still showing yeah. It still shows this being really intense. Right here. For, Mississippi, North Alabama, or North Mississippi, North Alabama, and North Georgia, and then Tennessee. It's more, for what I've seen, I think there's going to be more severe weather up here. And Mississippi and Alabama is going to end up getting just little showers every now and then from this little storm sucking in, moisture and stuff. But that will head off, and then the moisture kind of stays, and then we start getting a huge system that is forming on Thursday. And you could already see the cold front trying to form. I think this is the low pressure. Yeah, this is a system that left, and I believe there's a frontal boundary here. That's what this is. So it's keeping Alabama and Mississippi, Georgia, and Tennessee, all of them in some type of weather. And this is also a warm front, just to mention. But if you look over here, you can see the low pressure. And the low pressure will get thrown up right into here. And that's a low pressure, and it throws this huge line of severe storms that's going to cause issues into the south, Texas, and I'm going to read all of these. We got Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia, maybe some parts of Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Tennessee is all going to get hit, and Kentucky probably too. Up here in the Virginia states too. So, it's going to be an interesting week, but that is what this storm is going to look like. And then it's going to wrap off. So, that's a close-up view to what it looks like. But it's a huge low-pressure system. But I am going to show you this picture that I took of a warm sector that's going to possibly happen. Well, I'm going to show you. Alright, so you see this. This is where it's all dry, somewhat dry. And that's where the storms are getting ready to, blow up. But if you also look at the warmth, you can see the warm sector. And then you could also see the cold front. So it's pretty interesting to look at. And the warm sector is really going to drain all the way up into Illinois a little bit. And Indiana and Ohio and West Virginia and Virginia. All those states. So it's going to be a pretty interesting type of storm. And I've been keeping a good eye on it. I do have some good news. Well, it's really bad news. So this is a street in one of the towns that are in Alabama, and I saw this on the news. And fallen lights reported at Decatur intersection. If you North Alabama area, there was high winds up to 40 miles per hour yesterday in Decatur, Alabama, and Huntsville, Alabama. I've been watching the weather up there for the north. But this picture was actually taken by me, so pretty exciting news that they used it for the news. And right after that, they followed me on Twitter, so pretty excited to officially, have a news station to follow me. But, anyway. But that is the weather risk for, the very moment, and we will look at, the risk one more time. I don't know if... Just give it 1 minute. There it is. I don't know if they have a meso discussion or not. They do. But anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful week, and I'll give you an update tomorrow. Have a wonderful week.